Hey, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Let's learn with Lizzie. In today's video, we will study the inspiring prose How I Taught My Grandmother to Read, written by Sudha Murthy. This lesson is part of the Class 9 English textbook Kaveri. This beautiful autobiographical story shows us how determination and the desire to learn can transform a person's life. In this lesson, we will understand the background of the story, the characters, the detailed plot, the themes, and message of the story. Let us begin by learning a little about the author. The author of this story is Sudha Murthy, a famous Indian writer and social worker. She is widely known for her simple storytelling style and for writing stories inspired by real life experiences. She has also served as the chairperson of the Infosys Foundation, which works for the social welfare and education. Sudha Murthy writes in both English and Kannada, and many of her stories focus on human values such as kindness, humility, and the importance of education. Some of her well known works include Wise and Otherwise, 3000 Stitches, and The Old Man and His God. The story we are going to read today is actually based on an incident from her own childhood. The story takes place in a small village in North Karnataka. At that time, life was very different from today. Transportation facilities were very limited, and the newspapers and magazines often arrived late. Another important reality of that time was that many elderly people, especially women, had never received formal education. Because of this, they were unable to read and write. This social background is very important because it explains why the grandma in the story remained illiterate for many years. The story belongs to the genre of short story and personal narrative. A personal narrative means that the author is sharing a story based on her own life experiences. The story is written in the first person narrative style, where the narrator uses words such as I, me, and my. The language used by the author is very simple, clear, and emotional, which makes the story easy to understand and very touching. The setting of the story is a peaceful village in North Karnataka. The story reflects the lifestyle of a rural India where people live in close knit families and follow traditional customs. Because transportation facilities were limited, newspapers and magazines arrived only once a week. Reading stories from magazines was therefore a very exciting activity for people in the village. There are two main characters in the story. The first character is the narrator, who represents the young Sudhamurti. She is about 12 years old and is studying in school. She is intelligent, caring, and very close to her grandmother. The second main character is the grandmother, who is around 62 years old. Although she is wise and respected in the family, she cannot read or write. However, she has a strong will and determination. An important element in the story is a weekly magazine called Karmavira. This magazine publishes a series novel titled Kashi Yatre. The novel was written by the Kannada writer Triveni. This serial story becomes the main motivation for the grandmother to learn reading. The story follows a very simple but meaningful sequence of events. First, the grandmother listens to a serial story that the narrator reads to her every week. Then the narrator leaves the village for a few days. During that time, the grandmother cannot read the magazine herself. This makes her realize the pain of being illiterate. Finally, she decides to learn reading and writing, and with the help of her grandmother, she succeeds. The narrator lived with her grandparents in a village in North Karnataka. Since transportation was limited, newspapers and magazines arrived late. The villagers eagerly waited for the bus that brought these reading materials. When the magazine arrived, the narrator would read the stories aloud to her grandmother. The grandmother enjoyed listening to those stories very much. One particular story published in the magazine became extremely popular among the villagers. The story was titled Kashi Yatre. It tells the story of an old woman who wishes to visit the holy city of Varanasi. However, she sacrifices her dream in order to help an orphan girl get married. This emotional story deeply touched the grandmother. The grandmother became very emotionally attached to this serial story. Every week she waited eagerly to hear the next part. After listening to the story, she would even discuss it with her friends. This shows how deeply she enjoyed literature and storytelling. The turning point starts when one day the narrator had to attend a wedding in another village. She stayed there for about a week. During this time, the new issue of the magazine arrived. However, the grandmother could not read the story because she was illiterate. When the narrator returned home, she found her grandmother sitting quietly and crying. The grandmother explained that she could not read the story when the magazine arrived. She felt helpless and dependent on others. This made her realize how important it is to be able to read. The grandmother expressed a very important thought. She said that even though she had money and a comfortable life, she still felt helpless because she could not read. This realization made her understand the true value of education. After this incident, the grandmother decided that she would learn to read and write. She wanted to become independent. She set a goal to learn reading before Saraswati Puja, which is celebrated during the festival of Dashera. At first, the narrator laughed at her grandmother's decision. She thought that learning to read at the age of 62 would be very difficult. But the grandmother confidently replied that age should never stop anyone from learning. The grandmother shared a powerful belief. She said that for a good cause, if a person is determined, they can overcome any obstacle. She also believed strongly that there is no age limit for learning. This statement expresses the central message of the story. The narrator then began teaching her grandmother. The grandmother worked very hard day and night. She practiced reading and writing every day and carefully completed her lessons. Her dedication showed that she was determined to achieve her goal. Finally, the festival of Dashera arrived. The narrator bought a copy of the novel Kashi Yatre as a gift for her grandmother. This is a very special moment. The grandmother was able to test the knowledge she has gained. The grandmother slowly opened the book. With great effort and excitement, she read the title of the book by herself. This was the first time she had read something independently. It was the moment of great pride and happiness. After reading the book, the grandmother did something surprising. She touched the narrator's feet. In Indian culture, touching someone's feet is a way of showing respect. By doing this, the grandmother showed her gratitude to her granddaughter who had become her teacher. This moment symbolizes respect for teachers, importance of knowledge, humility, and gratitude. It is the most powerful emotional moment in the whole story. This story highlights several important themes. The first is the importance of education. Education brings independence and dignity to one person's life. And lifelong learning. Learning can happen at any age. Determination, strong willpower can overcome obstacles. And finally, respect for teachers. Teachers deserve respect regardless of their age. Now let's focus on the character analysis of the grandmother. The grandmother is the most inspiring character in the story. She is determined, hardworking, and self-respecting person. Even at the age of 62, she does not hesitate to become a student. Her character represents courage and the desire for knowledge. Then we are having the narrator. The narrator is a loving granddaughter and a very supportive teacher. She patiently teaches her grandmother and encourages her learning. Through this experience, she also learns the importance of determination and respect from her grandmother. Now let's focus on the symbolism used in the story. Certain elements in the story have symbolic meaning. For example, the book Kashi Yatre represents the knowledge and motivation to learn. Next comes the festival of Saraswati Puja, which symbolizes the worship of learning and education. Now, moving on to the cultural elements, the story also reflects Indian cultural values. These include respect for elders, strong family relationship, and reverence for teachers. The act of touching the teacher's feet shows the deep respect given to knowledge in Indian culture. The main message of the story is that education gives independence and confidence. Learning should not be limited by age. If a person has determination and the willingness to learn, they can achieve their goals. Two important quotes summarize the message of the story. The first quote is the "For learning there is no age bar." The second quote is "For a good cause, if you are determined, you can overcome any obstacle." And finally, we are having one more important quotation from this story, that is, "What use is money when I cannot be independent?" which turned as a catalyst moment of the grandmother. These lines reflect the central idea of the lesson. For exam preparation, students should be able to answer questions such as, why did the grandmother want to learn to read? Why did she feel embarrassed to ask others for help? What was the narrator's reaction to her decision? Describe the character of the grandmother and explain the importance of education in the story. To conclude, How I Taught My Grandmother to Read is a touching and inspiring story. It reminds us that learning is a lifelong journey. The grandmother's determination teaches us that it is never too late to learn something new. Education empowers people and gives them independence, and that is the beautiful message the story leaves us with. Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt like this video was helpful for you, kindly please hit the like, share and subscribe button, and see you soon in the upcoming video.